I've been carrying these rocks inside my pockets for a year. Every one a memory of a betrayal or a tear. I thought that holding on to them would somehow make things fair, but the weight is pulling down my soul into a dark despair. I'm so tired of the anger, I'm so tired of the fight, but my hands are frozen tightly on the stones with all my might. I look at the flowing water, I whisper to the stream, can I ever wake up from this heavy, bitter dream? You asked me to release them, to drop them in the sea, not to say the pain was right, but just to set me free. You are the righteous judge, you are the keeper of the scale. I don't have to build my own heavy, unforgiving jail. I drop the stones, I let the bitterness go. I drop the stones, I let the bitterness go. I drop the stones, I drop the stones. I thought forgiveness was a gift I gave to those who hurt my soul, but I realized it's the only way to make my own heart whole. When I let go of the vengeance, when I lay the weapons down, you trade my heavy shackles for a peaceful, quiet crown. The river washes over all the dirt upon my hands, and I am walking lighter on the shores of better lands. I open up my heavy pockets, I let the stones fall in the deep. I surrender all the justice that I thought I had. You asked me to release them, to drop them in the sea, not to say the pain was right, but just to set me free. You are the righteous judge, you are the keeper of the scale. I don't have to build my own heavy, unforgiving jail. Are you carrying the heavy weight of what someone else did to you? Are you holding on to resentment because you feel like letting it go means they got away with it? Listen to me, unforgiveness is a poison you drink, hoping the other person dies. It is destroying your peace. God is the ultimate judge. He saw what happened to you, but He is asking you to drop the heavy stones today. Not for them, but for you. You deserve to heal, you deserve to be free. Let it wash away. I am dropping the stones, I am walking is finally light in the grace of today. I've been told to just be strong, to wipe my tears away, to put a smile upon my face and face the heavy day. But the sorrow is an ocean that is swallowing my chest, and I am far too tired now to try and pass the test. The grief is sitting heavy like a stone upon my bed, and all the things I wanna say are trapped inside my head. I pull the covers over me, I whisper to the grave, I don't think I can find the strength to pray it all today. But you are the God who weeps with me. You do not rush the pain. You sit beside my broken heart inside the pouring rain. You capture every single tear inside a holy jar. You hold me when the healing feels impossibly too far. You cry with me, you hold my heavy heart. I thought that having faith meant I was never meant to cry, that grief was just a failure to look up into the sky. But even Jesus wept before the heavy stony grave. He didn't skip the sorrow for the life he came to save. So I will let the dam break down, I'll let the river flow, knowing that your arms are safe wherever it may go. I stop fighting back the flood, I let the weeping start. I pour the heavy sorrow out into your open heart. But you are the God who weeps with me. You do not rush the pain. You sit beside my broken heart inside the pouring rain. You capture every single tear inside a holy jar. You hold me when the healing feels impossibly too far. Are you carrying a grief so heavy that you can barely breathe? Have people told you to just have faith or move on, making you feel guilty for being sad? Listen to me, God doesn't put a time limit on your grief. He doesn't roll his eyes at your tears. The Bible says he collects our tears in a bottle. He values your pain. You don't have to put on a brave face for him today. If all you can do is cry, let him sit with you in the sadness. You are not alone in the dark. I am safe to fall apart. I am safe to feel the break. You are holding on to me for your tender mercy's sake. The door has been wide open for a year or maybe more, but I am sitting in the corner on this cold and heavy floor. I know the sky is beautiful, I know the air is sweet, but this heavy rusty prison has become my safe retreat. I have lived inside the sorrow for so incredibly long that the thought of being happy feels terrifying and wrong. I look out at the open field, I whisper to the rust. If I leave this familiar pain, who am I gonna trust? You gently tell me it is time to leave the cage behind, to step out of the heavy dark that has colonized my mind. The healing feels so foreign, and the freedom feels so wide. But you are walking with me, staying right beside my side. I step out of the cage, I leave the pain behind. I made a blanket from the grief, a pillow from the shame. I found a twisted comfort in always taking all the blame. But you are calling me to take a breath of pure and honest air, to trust that there is solid ground outside of this despair. I don't have to stay a victim to the things that hurt me then. I can walk into the sunlight and begin to live again. I slowly stand upon my feet, I walk toward the frame. I step into the bright unknown, trusting in your name. You gently tell me it is time to leave the cage behind, to step out of the heavy dark that has colonized my mind. The healing feels so foreign, and the freedom feels so wide. But you are walking with me, staying right beside my side. Are you afraid to heal? Sometimes we stay in a painful situation or hold on to our grief simply because it is what we know. The pain becomes a familiar friend, and the thought of being happy actually feels scary. Listen to me, a cage is still a cage, even if you've decorated the inside of it. God has opened the door. You do not have to live in the trauma of your past anymore. It might feel strange to step out into the freedom, but He is holding your hand. Walk out, you are safe now. I am walking out the door, I am standing in the sun, leaving all the familiar pain. The healing has begun. I'm sinking down, the water's getting deep. 1,000 heavy promises I couldn't keep. I've been calling out, searching for a hand, losing my footing on this sinking sand. I look into the dark and whisper, are you there? Did you walk away? Did you stop answering? place where you safely belong. He is still here. He never left. Silence meant I was on my own, walking through this valley, shivering to the bone. But then I felt your warmth in the midnight chill. You've been holding me closely, and you always will. You didn't run away when the storm came crashing down. You stepped into the water so I wouldn't drown. Are you crying for help? God is still here. He never left your side. He is drawing near. When the world walks out and the shadows grow long, His presence is the place where you safely belong. Did you think He left you? I know the silence can feel like abandonment, but God doesn't run away when your life gets messy. He doesn't leave when you are broken. He's sitting right there in the room with you. Just whisper, "Help." He's already listening. I called for help, and you were already here, washing away every single fear. He is still here. He is still here. I tripped upon the very wire I swore I'd never cross, counting up the heavy toll of another heavy loss. I hide behind the shadows of the shame I cannot shake, wondering how many times a fragile heart can break. I pull the curtains tightly so you cannot see my face, thinking I have finally outrun your quiet grace. I press my back against the door, I whisper to the dark, I'm too messy to be loved. I have lost the holy spark. But you don't walk away when I am hiding in the fear. Your footsteps keep on coming till you're sitting right down here. You are the relentless love that will never change its mind, leaving all the 99 just to seek the one behind. You always track me down, you never let me go. forgiveness had a limit and a line, a boundary that I crossed when I left the grand design. But you look right through the failure and you see the wounded child. You wrap me in a mercy that is beautiful and wild. You don't break down the door, you just wait until I see that you are not the enemy. You're the one who sets me free. I slowly turn the heavy lock, I step out in the light. I fall into the arms of grace that chase me through the night. But you don't walk away when I am hiding in the fear. Your footsteps keep on coming till you're sitting right down here. You are the relentless love that will never change its mind, leaving all the 99 just to seek the one behind. Are you hiding from God right now because you messed up again? Do you think He is tired of dealing with your inconsistencies? Listen to me, His love for you is not fragile, it is relentless. You cannot sing your way out of His grace when you run away. He follows, not to punish you, but to bring you home. Stop hiding in the dark. He is sitting right outside the door, waiting for you to let Him in. You are so deeply loved. Let Him hold you. I stop running away. I'm safely found, wrapped inside your love on this holy ground. I promised I would be better. I swore I wouldn't fall. I built 100 fences and I stood behind the wall. But the shadows found a weakness and I stumbled in the dark. And I blew out the remaining light of my own holy spark. I'm too terrified to pray right now, too ashamed to speak, knowing I broke all the vows I made just last week. I hide my face inside my hands, I whisper to the night, you must be so disappointed, I can never get this right. But you don't keep a tally of the times I hit the ground. Your mercy is an ocean where the ledgers all are drowned. You knew that I would stumble long before I ever tried. And you hold the same forgiveness with your arms open wide. You forgive me still, you always will. I'll project my human anger on the holy throne above, thinking I have finally exhausted all your love. But 70 times 7 is a number without end. It's the rhythm of a savior, and You don't ask me to depart. You just kneel down in the dirt and gently heal my broken heart. I stop running from your face. I lay my heavy failure down. I let your overwhelming grace replace this thorny crown. But you don't keep a tally of the times I hit the ground. Your mercy is an ocean where the ledgers all are drowned. You knew that I would stumble long before I ever tried. And you hold the same forgiveness with your arms open wide. Are you avoiding God right now because you messed up again? Did you make a promise to Him that you broke, and now you feel like He is finally done with you? Listen to me, God's grace does not have an expiration date. He knew you were going to fail before you even made the promise, and He loved you anyway. He doesn't have a punch card for forgiveness. His mercies are literally new every single morning. Come out of hiding. He is not shaking His head at you. He is waiting to wash you clean again. I am safely coming home. I am stepping in the light, washed completely clean again. In the middle of the night. The house is quiet, but my mind is loud. Heavy thoughts wrap around me like a cloud. I've been trying to carry the weight of the day, but the tears just fall. I can't wipe them away. Then I hear your voice in the stillness of the room. You don't have to hide in the gloom. Breathe in my peace. Breathe out your fear. You are not alone. I am right here. Lay down your burdens. Let go of the fight. Stay here with me in the middle of the night. I am right here. I thought my broken pieces were too much to hold. Feeling so empty, feeling so cold. But your grace is a blanket wrapping my soul, taking my shattered heart and making it whole. I surrender the control, give you the pain, washing me clean like the midnight rain. Breathe in my peace. If you're hurting right now, just close your eyes. The creator of the stars is watching over you. You are safe. You are held. You can rest now. I can finally sleep. I can finally rest. Held in your arms, I am safely blessed. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. The room is perfectly still, but the tears start to fall, sliding down my face with no reason at all. I wasn't even thinking of sorrow or pain, but suddenly I'm caught in this midnight rain. I wipe my eyes and I whisper, why am I crying? What is this heavy heart even trying to say? Why are you crying? He understands you. He knows every ache that your spirit walks through. When you don't have the words and your mind is confused, he translates the tears of a soul that feels bruised. He understands. He knows exactly why. The weight of the years that I pushed deep inside, the moments I smiled when I just wanted to hide, the tears are the prayers that my lips couldn't speak, flowing out gently because I am so weak. I don't have to explain it, I don't need to make sense. He drops every wall and he breaks every defense. Why are you crying? He understands you. He knows every ache that your spirit walks through. When you don't have the words and your mind is confused, he translates the tears of a soul that feels bruised. Are the tears just falling tonight, and you don't even know why? Please don't hold them back. You don't need a reason. Sometimes your soul just needs to overflow from carrying so much for so long. Tears are a language God understands perfectly. He sees the exhaustion. He sees the hidden pain. Just let them fall into his hands. He understands you. Let it fall. He knows your heart. understands. He knows exactly why. Every single step feels like 1,000 miles. I've been running on empty for a long, long while. My mind is spinning, but my body is so slow. I've gone as far as my own strength can go. I fall to the floor, I have nothing left to give. Just trying to survive, just trying to live. Are you weary? God will carry you tonight. When you are too weak to stand and fight, you don't have to walk this heavy road alone. Let him pick you up and carry you home. He will carry you, just let him. Carry you, just let him. Take off the weight you were never meant to hold. Let his warm embrace fight away the cold. The pressure of tomorrow doesn't belong to you. He promised rest, and his promises are true. I surrender my striving, I let go of the race. He's lifting the burden, he's breaking the chains. Are you weary? God will carry you tonight. When you are too weak to stand and fight, you don't have to walk this heavy road alone. Let him pick you up and carry you home. You're so incredibly tired, aren't you? I know you've been trying to hold everything together for everyone else. But who is holding you? God is right now. Stop trying to walk, stop trying to figure it out. Just close your eyes and let him carry you the rest of the way. I'm resting now in the arms of grace. He is carrying me to a quiet place. Sleep now, he's got you. He's got you. I've been talking to the ceiling, wondering if my words just fall. feeling like a tiny voice behind a heavy, silent wall. I've prayed until my throat is dry, until I have no sound, wondering if my broken cries even leave the ground. I close my tired eyes and I whisper, can you hear me at all? Or am I just an echo down an empty, lonely hall? Can you hear me? God is closer than you think. When you're standing at the edge, pushed right to the brink, He catches every whisper, He feels your every sigh. He's sitting in the room, wiping the tear from your eye. He hears you, He's closer than your breath. You don't have to shout to reach the heavens up above. You already surrounded by His heavy, grounding love. He doesn't need a perfect prayer or loud and joyful song. He hears the quiet breaking of a heart that's suffered long. I stopped trying to speak, I let the silence fall. I realized you were sitting right beside me through it all. Do you hear me? God is closer than you think. When you're standing at the edge, pushed right to the brink, He catches every whisper, He feels your every sigh. He is sitting in the room, wiping the tear from your eye. Do you feel like your prayers are just bouncing off the ceiling tonight? Like He's a million miles away? Listen to me, He isn't far away on some distant throne. He is closer to you than the air you are breathing. He hears the prayers you don't even have the strength to say out loud. He hears your heartbeat. He hears you. I am hurt. You are so close. In this quiet room, You love me the most. Best now, He hears every word. I've been gripping the wheel till my knuckles turn white, trying to navigate through this heavy, blinding night. Swerving from the potholes, dodging every fear, trying to control exactly how the future will appear. but my arms are getting heavy. The road is far too long, and I'm realizing slowly that my strategy is wrong. I look at my trembling hands, I whisper to the rain, I can't keep carrying the weight of all this anxious strain. You asked me to surrender, to let the steering go, to trust you in the places that I cannot see or know. You are the master navigator through the dark and unknown. I don't have to drive this heavy, broken road alone. I let it go. I give you the wheel. The illusion of control is a prison in disguise. It keeps the heavy panic right behind my tired eyes. But you slide into the driver's seat, you tell the storm to rest. You promise that the destination will be for the best. I can finally lean the seat back, I can finally close my eyes, resting in the safety of the one who holds the skies. I stop fighting the direction, I let your wisdom guide. I become the quiet passenger, just sitting by your side. You asked me to surrender, to let the steering go, to trust you in the places that I cannot see or know. You are the master navigator through the dark and unknown. I don't have to drive this heavy, broken road alone. Are you exhausted from trying to control every detail of your life? Are you terrified that if you let go for even 1 second, everything will crash? Listen to me. You were never meant to carry the burden of playing God. Control is just an illusion born out of fear. Take your hands off the steering wheel tonight. Let him take over. He knows the way perfectly. You are safe to rest now. Enjoy the ride. I surrender the control. I am safe with you. The road is in your hands. You will see me through. I left the shore 1,000 heavy miles ago, but the other side is hidden in the fog and snow. I'm standing in the middle where the bridge begins to sway, feeling like the wooden planks might finally give away. The past is fully gone, but the future isn't here, and this suspended space is slowly filling up with fear. I grip the fragile rope, I whisper to the wind. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I've been, but you are standing in the middle, holding up the fight. You are the steady ground when everything begins to sway. The transition walk with me across the gap toward the promised land. You hold the middle. I am safe in the between. I'm tempted to turn back into the places that I knew, even though they broke my heart and blocked my every view. Because the familiar pain feels safer than the vast unknown. But you are whispering my name and calling me your own. You tell me just to keep my eyes upon your steady face, and trust that this uncertain bridge is actually built on grace. I stop looking at the drop, I loosen up my grip. I trust the navigator of this terrifying trip. But you are standing in the middle, holding up the freight. You are the steady ground when everything begins to sway. The transition isn't empty, it is held inside your hand. You walk with me across the gap toward the promised land. Are you in the messy middle right now? You've left a relationship, a job, or a mindset, but you haven't quite arrived at the new destination yet. It feels unstable, scary, and lonely. Listen to me. The middle is not a mistake, it is the bridge. God is not just waiting for you on the other side, He is walking across the bridge with you. Don't turn back to what broke you, just because it's familiar. Keep walking forward. The bridge will hold. I am walking through the fog, I am trusting in the wood, leaving all the past behind, walking towards the good. I'm standing at the border of a place I've always known, looking out into the dark where the wild seeds are sown. This comfort zone is suffocating, turning into stone. But the other side is terrifying, vast and overgrown. I wanna take the final step and leave the past behind, but 100 what ifs are loudly echoing in my mind. I hold my breath and close my eyes. I whisper to the air, if I leap into the dark, will you be waiting there? You are the God of the unknown. You hold the empty space. There is nowhere I can travel that is completely out of grace. Even when I cannot see the ground beneath my feet, you make the terrifying leap feel beautifully sweet. I step into the dark because you hold hold the light. I thought that staying safely here would keep me from the pain, but nothing ever grows beneath the roof that blocks the rain. You're calling me out on the water, far beyond the shore, promising that on the waves you'll love me even more. I'm packing up my fragile faith, I'm letting go the rail, trusting that your mighty hand will never ever fail. I take the final heavy breath, I step across the line, I leave the familiar shores for a grace that is divine. You are the God of the unknown, you hold the empty space. There is nowhere I can travel that is completely out of grace. Even when I cannot see the ground beneath my feet, you make the terrifying leap feel beautifully sweet. Are you terrified of stepping into a new season? A new job, a new city? Or just leaving behind a comfortable but toxic place? Listen to me. The unknown is only scary because you haven't seen it yet. But God is already there. He has already walked the path you are about to take. You cannot step outside of His presence, no matter how far you jump. Growth requires leaving the safety of the nest. Take His hand. You are safe in the unknown. I am stepping out in faith, I am walking on the sea, trusting in the steady hand that is holding on to me. I watch the hands of the clock, they're spinning out of my reach, like grains of sand slipping fast on an isolated beach. I'm counting all of the years, the seasons passing me by, watching the colorful youth slowly fade from the sky. I feel the panic setting, a heavy weight on my chest, wondering if I have missed the absolute best. I look at the mirror and trace the lines on my face. I whisper, have I completely fallen out of the race? But you are the Lord of the years, you are the ocean of time. You take every delay and make the rhythm sublime. 1,000 years in your eyes is just a single heartbeat. You make the bitterest waiting taste incredibly sweet. You hold the clock, you hold my days. The world is rushing ahead, building their empires of sand, but I am standing right here, held inside of your hand. You say that nothing is lost, no day is wasted or torn. You're redeeming the time since the day I was born. The seas that slept in the dark, the winters heavy and cold, are turning into a harvest far more precious than gold. I stop rushing the future, I let the hourglass rest. I surrender the timing to the one who knows best. But you are the Lord of the years. You are the ocean of time. You take every delay and make the rhythm sublime. 1,000 years in your eyes is just a single heartbeat. You make the bitterest waiting taste incredibly sweet. Are you panicking because you feel like time is running out? Do you feel like you've wasted years that you can never get back? Listen to me, God is not bound by your earthly calendar. He promises to restore the years that the locusts have eaten. You are not too late. You have not missed your purpose. Take a deep breath. Release the pressure of time. He holds eternity, and He holds you. I am not too late. I am right on time. I've been carrying the weight of 1,000 heavy days, trying to push forward through this endless gray haze. My bones are so tired, my spirit feels so worn, like a fragile little ship caught out in the storm. I drop to my knees and the tears start to press. I whisper to the ceiling, I'm just so weary. Are you saying I'm so weary? He will give you rest. Lay your heavy aching head right upon His chest. You don't have to take another step on your own. He is the safest place that you have ever known. He will give you rest. Just let Him. Just let Him. The world says keep moving. The world says don't stop. But you catch me gently every single time I drop. You take off the armor that I've worn for too long. You sing over my tiredness a quiet, peaceful song. I surrender my striving, I let go of the fight. I am sinking into your perfect peace tonight. Are you saying I'm so weary? He will give you rest. Lay your heavy aching head right upon His chest. You don't have to take another step on your own. He is the safest place that you have ever known. Are you so bone tired that you can barely keep your eyes open? It is okay. Stop trying to be strong. Jesus said, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. He wasn't speaking in metaphors, he means it for you right now. Close your eyes, let your muscles relax. Let him take the heavy bags you've been carrying all day.